Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel Dhyani Classes. If you are watching my video for the first time, do subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever new video will be uploaded. So in today's video we will cover the summary from the chapter Glimpse of India class 10th CBSE. So let's get started. A Baker from Goa Summary Part 1. This story is written by Lucio Rodriguez. He is also a fighter and a teacher. Through the lesson he described about Goa that was once ruled by the Portuguese, and people of the particular region are frightened and influenced by the Portuguese culture and their living standard. People used to do baking and known as bakers, and it was their traditional profession. This story talks about the bakers' living standard in Goa village. The narrator also describes how people in ancient time ate loaves of bread which were baked in large furnaces. The bakers would come to sell those loaves in the street and would make a light metallic ringing sound with the bamboo whenever they arrived to sell those loaves. Further, he added how the villagers celebrated eating the loaves and bread bangles brought in basket for children. Bakers from Goa's story shows that the sweet bread was a part of marriages, and the lady prepares traditional dishes on the engagement of her daughters in earlier year. The narrator also talks about the importance of bakers is still maintained in their villages, and especially attire of the bakers called kabai, that was a single piece frock of knee length even after the Portuguese have left. The author also describes how baking became the most profitable profession among people in Goa, and many bakers led a flourishing life, and their jackfruit-like physical appearance was a valid testimony of their well-being. Since that time, the bakery has continued to be money-making profession. Glimpse of India, Cork, Summary Part 2. Cork is a story written by Lokesh Abrol. It is located between two towns, namely Mangalore and Mysore. He described Cork as the smallest district of Karnataka. The author also mentioned that Cork is a beautiful place to live, and city has evergreen forest species and coffee plants, and large number of tourists visit to this destination during September to March every year. The people of this region are very independent, and the air of this region is filled with coffee scent. There is a story about Arabic descent of the Cork people and have some Greek or Arabic connection, since the time a part of Alexander's army had settled here permanently and their return was difficult. They settled here and married with locals. Most of the Cork wear kupiya, which is a long black coat that is quite similar to what Arabs wear. Moreover, Corgi people have a tradition of hospitality and are very brave. One of the most significant regiments in the Indian Army is the Cork Regiment. The first Army Chief General Koryappa also belongs to the district Corgi. Kaveri River gets its water from hills and forests of Cork. Visitors who are interested in high adventure sports can have fun and do some sports activities in this place. There are so many bees, birds and butterflies enhances the beauty of the place, and even elephants enjoy being bathed here. The Brahmagiri Hills is one of the known place to the climber to get an astonishing view of Cork. Tea from Assam Summary Part 3. Tea from Assam is a story written by Arup Kumar Datta. There are two friends, Rajbir and Pranjal, who are traveling to Assam. On their way, they bought fresh tea from a roadside seller, and while shipping, they discussed the specialty Assam. While shipping the hot steaming tea, Rajbir told Pranjal that over 80 crore cups of tea are being consumed per day across the world. Pranjal was busy reading his detective book, but Rajbir thoroughly enjoyed the scenic beauty of Assam. The plantations and bushes were spread over the town as far as they can see. On their way, Rajbir explained to Pranjal about Assam as a place that is famous for having the largest tea plantations and said no one knows the beginning of the tea in the Assam region. Tea bushes spread as far as the eye could see. There were shade trees also over the areas. In the distance, there was an ugly building. It was a tea garden. According to a Chinese legend, they were in Assam and few leaves from the tree accidentally fell in a pot of boiling hot water. It gave a delicious flavor. These were tea leaves. The emperor enjoyed the delicious flavor of the liquid, and that's how tea came into being. Furthermore, Rajbir mentioned how an Indian legend, Buddhidharma, who was a Buddhist monk, cut off his eyelids because he fell asleep during meditation. A moment later, 10 tea plants grow out of his eyelids, and when these leaves were put in hot water, it helped in banishing sleep. Rajbir told Pranjal that tea was first drunk in China. Later on, words like chai and chini are Chinese, and then tea came to Europe in the 16th century and it was then drunk more as medicine. Both of them dropped at Mariani Junction, picked up their luggage, and they were driven to Dekaveri Tea Estate. On their way, they saw both sides of the road there were acres and acres of tea bushes. Women with bamboo baskets were plucking the new leaves from them. Pranjal's father had come to receive both of them from there. They had come there in the sprouting season. It lasted from May to July. Pranjal's father was happy at Rajvir's knowledge about tea plantations and said that he knew many things about tea plantations. Rajiv told him that he would learn more about them there. I hope you like the video. For more informative videos, do subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever new video will be uploaded. So thank you so much for watching once again. Stay safe, stay healthy.